For the very latest news from Thailand, this is the Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. If you could like and subscribe, well, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Issues in the Middle East have seen main shipping routes closed in the Red Sea and are predicted to affect imports to Thailand and delay container delivery from many regions. Worse perhaps is the effect on exports, as they too are seeing delays and in some cases cancellations. Thailand's Justice Minister has declared former Prime Minister Thaksin too ill to leave the police medical facility where he's remained since arriving back here from exile. The statement follows an inquiry resulting from a question raised by opposition MPs in Parliament. And good news for travellers over New Year heading for the north, as the nearly finished Ban Pai In to Nakhon Ratchasima motorway is to be temporarily open to motorists over the new year. By this time next year we could see close to 200 kilometres of new roads on the route. The Tripartite Wage Committee has rejected Prime Minister Sretta's orders to revamp their recommendations for a minimum wage rate set to go into effect in January. They've stuck to their guns, seeing some in many provinces seeing a rise of just 2 baht a day and others are whacking 16 baht. A gang comprising of mostly young women were arrested this week charged with procuring youngsters for illicit acts in nefarious businesses in the capital, aimed primarily at the Asian market, and it's likely that club staff and owners, along with customers, face charges too, as many will have paid with either a card or phone, leaving a financial trail for police to track them. And borrowers from an Indian loan shark in Nonthaburi will be relieved, as he was arrested yesterday on a 6-year overstay. Well known for collecting loans in a local market, cops checked him out. He heads for the detention centre and then deportation. One thing's for sure, he won't be collecting on his debts here. Meanwhile at home, and reports are in from our listeners recently renewing retirement visas, that immigration officers are now asking for proof that income has been taxed at source. This new move is likely a precursor to taxation plans on income here, but hasn't been confirmed, and it's very unlikely that any income that's taxed at source will then be retaxed here. In the investigation into the ED or educational visa scam here that involved several agents, a former teacher and a local language school, along with upwards of 100 students who all paid over 30,000 baht for visas, they've been left on overstays with no stamps in their passports, and it's been revealed that at least several of the students have student ID cards issued in the name of the school. The school itself denies involvement. The students don't appear to support that, and we can expect a follow-up on the case soon. Thursday saw Take Care Kids Rescue Home for Children celebrating Christmas in a very warm way, with the children performing Western and Eastern dancing. Many visitors attended to enjoy a magnificent Italian dinner donated by one of their friends. Their first Christmas in their new home, and with New Year coming up, all the children were absolutely overwhelmed. It's been a day of crazy expats here, seeing one Russian smashing up cars in Nong Pru. Police took him away after he smashed mirrors, lights and a screen on parked vehicles. No word on what he'd imbibed. And towards Sataheep, a British expat named only as Martin and assumed to have been intoxicated, drove his pickup into a local lady's Fortuner, only to get out of his vehicle and berate her. The scared 43-year-old called police, who were then confronted by him as he decided to remove all his clothing. To a point anyway, as cops stopped him. Respect to the boys in brown, though, who simply laughed at him before removing him to the local place of rest and recovery. And finally, well, a very Merry Christmas from all of us at Fabulous 103. We wish you a safe and enjoyable holiday. Our news will be back next week in the middle of the week, and meanwhile we've shared a video version of our tongue-in-cheek localised version of a nativity tale, featuring many of those mentioned on the show over the past year. It's just fun, and that's what the holidays should be, so enjoy. And with the Met Office promising highs today of just 29 degrees, dropping down to 20, with the real feel of 28 in the sun, we're promised a day with increasing clouds and continued breeze. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or program, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.